Back again. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me again. Hope you've been enjoying all the content that I've been putting out on the channel. Got a lot going on finally. Trying to keep that energy going. And in the theme of that, we've got 2 clutches hatching in right now. Some really beautiful babies popping out right now. So hang out. Let's check out some more wonderful Papuan Carpets. First clutch that was laid one day prior to the other clutch comes by way of a male that was a farm hatch import that I've had for years, who sired a few clutches for me, paired to the dam of last season's very dark clutch. And we've got a lot of beautiful red babies. I'm very excited. The male in this pairing has thrown some wonderful orange babies. He's the sire to Red Man, who was the sire to the other clutch that we're going to look at today. Even though he's dark with some orange flames, he clearly throws some nice reds. I imagine we'll get good contrast. The mom throws really dark stuff. Obviously, these are nice and red right now, but they change color after the first couple sheds, so I'll be able to see how that color change comes in and see some differences in there and kind of figure out what I want to keep and what looks we have going on. But you really can't beat a nice fresh batch of Papuan Carpets. Now, in addition to this lovely clutch, got, as I said earlier, another clutch that has begun to hatch, sired by Red Man, that very orange, high red, beautiful animal, who is an F1 of my production, paired to a nice farm hatched animal that was imported by Dan Maleri. So some very high colored animals in there. You can still see some babies making their way out of eggs, and some checking me out right here. Oh, we got one taking a rip at me over here. Are you grumpy? Are you little grumpy babies? Pretty sweet. I couldn't be happier. But, woo! You see that? What's your deal? This one's angry. Sweet! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some bins set up, and I got to make sure I don't mix them up. I love fresh baby Papuan Carpets. Alright. I got to get to work. Okay, so quick intermission while I'm unloading babies. This little girl here is the 8th baby out of that first clutch from the darker animals, from the West Papuan import farm hatch male paired to Autumn, the dark female. And I gotta say, some of these have some nice striping, like this girl. It's kind of hard to see because she still has her egg skin on, but you can just faintly see that she is strapped. So far, out of the first 8, we got 4.4, so 5 more to go, but it's a pretty good ratio, and they're all averaging around like 30 grams, so they're big, fat, healthy babies, so pretty sweet. Alright, so my big cage lights went out, and it's kind of dark in here, but even still, you can see how much red. Let me see if I can get a good angle for ya. There's so much red in this dude, it's absurd. But this is one of Red Man's babies. He's the last of the first couple out. I'm organizing them by the clutch, so the first clutch gets the first 13 slots, the next one gets the next 15 slots. But check this out. Second big hatchling rack is full. So we are going to have to move to the 3rd rack. But don't you worry, that's been rocking and rolling. I've been prepared for it. So I'm gonna get these guys all set up, get the bins prepped for the rest of them to come over the next few days, and pick the camera up when they do. Hang tight. Well, the wait on this clutch is over, and unfortunately we're ending on a less than pleasant note. Just waiting on one more baby to come out. Thinking, just taking his time. Unfortunately, it's not the case. Oh, you're I'm sorry. So as you can see, I thought he was just absorbing yolk, he or she, but clearly has a very, very deformed spinal kink, beyond healthy repair. The other oddity, which is a first for me, is this snake has no eyes. And its mouth is a little deformed, so the tongue comes out the side. No-eyed carpet python. Now, why does this happen? Somewhere along the biological coding path of this embryo in development, things went awry. All of its siblings are fine, but this one, something was a little off. Didn't get the right build codes, I guess. So this animal is definitely stressed out and uncomfortable. I don't want it to suffer. It looks quite painful and uncomfortable, so unfortunately we are going to feed this guy off to one of my Crebos and end its suffering pretty quickly. This is one of the downsides of breeding, is deformed babies that you are now responsible for. So figured I would show you. I've never produced an eyeless baby. If I ever produce another, I hope it lives and isn't deformed like this. This is always tough. So, but you know me, gotta share the good and the bad. So, alrighty. Well, all the other babies are out. I'm gonna give them a little bit of rest and pick up the camera my next day off, and I can show you guys some of these beautiful red little Papuan tomatoes. So, very excited. Alrighty, I'll be right back. So here is one of the spectacular babies that will probably have more of a darker tone by the looks of it. This is from the male that I've had sire a few clutches, brought in as an import from Dan, paired with another dark female. They produce some nice oranges. This one's a little darker, but beautiful red nonetheless, and pretty moderately striped in a lot of areas. So just one of the stunning examples of these babies from these last two clutches that have hatched out. Here's a little female from that same clutch. It's from an animal I just always have labeled WP male or WP, paired to the female I've called Autumn. So this is the WP Autumn pairing. As you can see, this one's also kind of dark dorsally, a little grouchy too. You're alright, little sweetheart. They haven't had their first shed yet. I'm keeping them pretty wet and humid, so that's why they are all wet and glossy looking. They're feisty though. I have no doubts they will take off on eating right away. Grouchy little girl. This beautiful little lady is from my other clutch, from Red Man paired with a farm hatched female. Still has not had her first shed yet. A little darker than the rest, but a beautiful snake regardless. But everything from this clutch should have some pretty killer color. Bright color is what I'm anticipating. Even got a little bit of striping in there too. This little lady is spectacular. Gorgeous color. There you go. Pretty happy with this clutch. 15 healthy babies, 7 males, 8 females. Can't wait to see them all start shedding and just see how colorful they are, in fact. Alright, well there you have it. Those 2 clutches are out. Only 1 baby did not make it out of the 28 combined eggs cumulatively between the 2 clutches, so that's 27 beautiful Papuan Carpets we've added over here. Very happy about that. It makes 31 Papuan Carpet babies overall on this season, and now we're going to have a few week break before the jungle clutches start to hatch. So between now and then, a lot of stuff is going to be shedding out, and I will be showing you that stuff. In fact, the entire citrus tiger clutch is shed out. Some of the first tiger head axanthic clutch is shedding out. So pretty excited about what's looking like. We're all getting there. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. But I'm going to wrap this up on that note. Don't forget, check out Heligai Serpents for any of the 3D printed perching, anything like that you need. Sky hide mounts, brackets, you name it. He can do pretty much anything with that. He's running discounts right now. Don't forget to join up and become a member of our Patreon if you want further discounts at heliguyserpents.com. All patrons get discounts there. You also get early access to babies. All the stuff that we're showing right now, they're getting first access to that. So if you want first crack at some of the babies this season, come join the Patreon family. Doing a lot of cool stuff over there, having some fun. It's growing, so that's really rad. What else? Oh yeah, don't forget to go join up and become a member of USARK if you haven't already. Go give them some love and support, as well as USARK Florida, constantly battling legislative battles all the time, all over the country for us. So the least we can do is show some support in numbers. And last but not least, it is the baby season, it is the breeding season, and if you want to ship with confidence, get the best, ship with the best, use Reptiles Express. They've got all the materials, all the shipping supplies you ever need. One-stop shop, reptilesexpress.com. Go show those guys some love. And with that, I'm going to leave y'all, and I'm going to get to work here. Got a lot of babies to clean up and stuff. So, all right, see y'all next week.